Hello, and welcome to Day Out Gaming. I'm your host, Tellian, and we are playing Dave the Diver, and we are checking out two of the DLCs. The first one is the Godzilla DLC has activated, and we need to go find his hideout. The other one, which is the Dredge DLC, has not activated yet. I do not know what events will activate it or how that will work. So we will have to keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, let's go see if we can find Godzilla, shall we? And I may want to actually start bringing a gun with me, because I do not know what we're going to run into in these depths at this point. I really should... Oh, nice, we have a radar. Okay, there's something down below. Yeah, I'm starting to worry that maybe I should have probably brought a gun. But we need to get these items that we do need, so I'm going to still treat this as a normal dive for all intents and purposes. But hopefully we can at least find some good weaponry. I love that. Triple Axle, level 1! Oh yeah, that's not going to help me any. A katana, yeah, they're not going to help me that much either. Oh, there's the Mako! Come here. Ah. I'm glad he's doing these charge attacks. That's usually a lot easier. Hey, let me alone. As you can tell, the ability to have your knife attack do more and more damage helps, especially when he's just like right on top of you and you can't do anything about it. What is this? A poison lawn. Okay, what's this do? Creates a poison cloud at the point of explosion for a short time. Probably not the one I really want. And we have a stingray that's in the way. Why do you always have to hide underneath these things? It's a nice feeling that I actually have all the weaponry finally upgraded. That was a process. I think the hardest one that you run into, I would say, is the... come on, I want you both. No, I want to do both. Come here. Yeah, get over here. There you go. The reason I did that is I want to send both of them up. Because the parrotfish is a fish that I need to get upgraded as well. Whoa, hello. Okay, so we do need to get over there, which we will head over. I'm just getting our normal items that we need. I did take a small little hiatus. I needed some time to kind of refocus a little bit on gaming and just not recording all the time. But it's nice to get back into it, especially with this game. I really do enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun. Part of me would like to play this almost from the very beginning and see how well I would do, you know, just from the very beginning again. I think playing this and knowing what to expect would make the game not as fun, but it would still, I could be a lot more optimal about what fish I gather and use and sell and such, you know, in the sushi. Alright. I think we're ready pretty much to go down. I think we got like 2 or 3 of those, which is fine. We're probably going to have to deal with the thresher shark still. I would have liked to have found a better weapon for our harpoon. We've not found any really good items, unfortunately. Alright, let's head on down. Yeah, I don't think there was anything all the way down here. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's deal with the thresher, and we'll probably also have to get the... There should be a... Oh, there's a plant up here we need. Priorities. Oh, I didn't realize there was a chest here until just now. What is that? Shock? Yeah, it's something. It's something. We can make use of it. Yep, there's the thresher. I knew he'd be around here somewhere. I may leave him alone. We don't really need him that much. And we could probably just go right around him. Yeah, we'll leave him alone. He's not bothering us. We do need a lot more of these other plants, so we'll grab those. I do think we're starting to get closer to wherever he's at. How much you want to bet he's going to be in the shipwreck? I would assume not, but hey, you never know. We still need a better weapon than what we have, though. So let's see if we can get this. A better spear. What is that? Level 2. It does a little bit more damage. It doesn't really stun anything, but that's fine. Oh, there's the tiger shark. We don't need you. We're gonna leave you alone. As I said, we're mostly looking for plants. Okay, now we're gonna need to go into the depth area. Okay. Well, we can still find these plants, which is good. I'm a little nervous about going in there, not knowing what to expect. Let's just put you like that. I guess I could have hit you with a knife instead. That would have worked just as well. Because it is doing almost 21 plus 17, so almost 40 damage. Alright, let's head on down here. Okay. Oh, jellyfish. Stay away. You're very annoying. Whoops. You all just stay away, please. Alright. I'm gonna keep the oxygen just in case. The gem that you can get from the sea people to automatically go through this area is useful to have if you know that you're going to have to come through here. Otherwise, I don't use it very often. Okay, where are we supposed to go? Oh, lovely. All these things. Don't mind me. Coming through here. Yep, just stay in front of you. Yep, there we go. Okay. I don't think this is where I want to be. I feel like we need to go further down. This is one of the pathways where it's really confusing, so it's updated from the first couple times that we come down here. So it's a little bit harder to find where you need to go. Oh, we found it. Still need a better harpoon, though. Oh, that's a gun. It's not the best. Let's go and take it, because as I said, I don't know if we're going to end up fighting a boss or not, and I'd rather be prepared. Let's go all the way down here. Make sure we don't get killed. Okay. Radar. This way? Oh, how much you want to bet he might be in that Gadon cavern that we closed off. It's looking that way. Seems to be around here. Yeah. I can sense a strong signal from inside that cave. I bet it's over there. The entrance collapsed. It'll be hard to enter the cave. Could you check if there's anything we can use nearby? Bunch of little charges. Isn't that a mine that fell from John Watson's suit? Maybe I can throw that at the collapsed door. Yeah, so apparently you can't do this until you deal with John Watson, I think in chapter 3 or 4? So, what do I do? Okay, I pick them up. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume we have to do all 3 of these, or 4 of these. There we go.
Great, the door is open. Now could you enter the cave?
What? You want me to go in there?
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I can't go in there myself. So please, do me this favor.
Godzilla, isn't that thing super huge? It's too dangerous.
I believe Godzilla is just resting at the moment. Just check this situation inside the cave, please.
If you say so. Yeah, I feel very nervous about going inside. Yeah, we'll go in it. We'll check it out. There's probably Gadons everywhere in there, too. Huh. The interior of the abandoned cave looks a bit different. Did Godzilla really barge in here? Did he eat all the Gadons? That's my question. Oh! Hello! Whoa! It really is here. Look at its size. How did it even get in here? Uh-oh. Hi! We'll be leaving now. Whoa, that roar, it's unbelievable.
Huh. So it's here, just as I thought. It seems much weaker.
How did you know it was here?
I have a special power that can detect Godzilla's brainwaves. Although it was difficult to track it down, as it's far away from where it was last seen. It seems to be healing by using the special power of this blue hole. Help me set up a surveillance camera so that we can observe Godzilla's movements. It could suddenly go berserk, so the G-Force will monitor it.
Okay. Why do I feel like it's not this easy?
Great, I can see clearly. That'll be enough for now. Go back to the boat.
Okay. Part of me just feels like that's too easy. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Feels like there has to be a battle somewhere in here. It just feels that way. Just where it's saying head back to the boat just makes me nervous. We do need to go down to the glacial area, so let's go do that. Fire harpoon. Okay, we'll take that. Yeah. Where did we leave our gun? I hope we didn't leave it too far back, because I want to get the net gun back. If I can't find it, then I'll just leave it, but... because I can't remember how far back we had found this item that we currently have. Yeah, it might be quite a ways back. Yeah, I'm not sure where I put it. Let's not worry about it. Hopefully I won't miss it. But we need to go get our stuff from the sea people. And we do need to go down and get more of this item that we need to. Yeah, you're gonna hit me. Nope, you missed me. I'm surprised. Alright, let's enter. Alright, let's call our friend here. Because we have to go all the way down and then back, so it'll save a little time. I still love this thing. It's so awesome. Up we go. What do we have? Okay, some seaweed. Nope, we need the Kaiju, and we do need to buy more, so let's get that. Let's get about 36 of these. There we go. That gives us plenty. Alright. Let's head to the glacial area. And then we'll head back up. I got a little worried when he roared at us, like we were gonna have to be, like we were gonna get chased. Still no Ruby, okay. We unfortunately just have this gun. Come here. Yeah, I'm still not a fan of the triple axle that much, but it kind of gives you an idea how it does. I think the death sniper rifle is probably one of my favorite. It does so much damage, and the chance of automatically killing a creature, no matter how powerful, is kind of a nice concept. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be much over here. Yeah. This is the only reason I'm hitting it. I want that thing in there. See if we get a different type of weapon. What is this? Ooh! Let's grab it. A level 5 rifle. Now, granted, I don't think you can ever get a level 5 normally, like just building it. And so it is a nice thing to get when you do get that. Look at that. Just the damage is amazing. I love it. Alright. we can actually drop this UV lens because we will not be needing that. And I don't... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think there was anything down there. So let's just go ahead and... Let's actually grab our O2 because I have not... And having to fight this next creature over here. Because I know he's going to be in the way. Nice. 85 damage is pretty nice. I kind of like that. And, oh, we got you. I don't even know how we're going to deal with you, but... I think I have an idea. Come here. Go away. Almost forgot about that. One thing I'm going to do real quick, because we need to head up real quick. Not to the boat, but just up above. I'm going to do that crab trap with the last bait that I have. Because I think there's some of these plants up here that we can harvest. Dang! 3 of you. That's crazy. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, bombs. Not carrying. I really feel like these mines are not that powerful. I could be wrong, but I think they only do 40 damage. They don't do a whole lot. Ooh, ice attack. Okay. The fire is nice, do not get me wrong. But the ice tip is really nice, especially when it freezes. But yeah, look at that, it does 40 damage. So it just feels kind of weak, especially against these really more powerful creatures that have like 200 hit points or something to that effect. Yep, I hear you. What do you have for me? Horsehair and snow crab. Okay. Yeah, the top tier, if I remember correctly, give you more chance to get, of course, the 3-star fish, 3-star crabs, and some extras as well. I was hoping for another guy. Can't have everything, I guess. But we can grab you. There we go. Frozen. I do not know why you get so many frozen fish here. But back through the glacial cave. Oh. Okay. Nope. You're... That's the hard part, is when it gives you 2 different direction possibilities, and it's just hard to know. Come on, get down there, get down there, get down there, get down there. Oh, Dave. I was hoping to get that jade. No, we're just going to ram ourselves through. It's fine. There's an oxygen at the end, so it's not a big deal. See, there's an oxygen right there. We're fine. Get that sea dragon, though. Because there is a difference. Okay, there are 2 different meals. There's one with the regular seahorses, which are above in the... Oh, what areas? Pretty much from the depths up. There's those type of seahorse meals, and you can basically, no matter what you get for those types, they will be part of the long snout seahorse meal. And then there's a sea dragon, which you can only get from down here in the glacial in the hyperthermal area. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you gather these type of seahorses, that there are 2 different type of meals separate. Okay, so we are ready to head on up. Actually, we can head down. There's a reason for that. There is a... Hi. Can't freeze you? Oh. There we you go. We'll just grab you. There's a mirror down here we can use to head on up. There it is. I knew it was down here somewhere. Alright, let's head to the boat.
It seems Godzilla was heavily wounded and is currently recovering. We shouldn't interfere with it for now. We'll continue to monitor it with the surveillance camera.
Alright. Don't know when the adventure will continue from there. Probably the next day is my assumption. That's a guess, anyway. Oh, and there's our friend, Jonko, I think his name is. With his hot pepper tuna. Yep, there's the secret recipe, which we want. What do we have? Ooh, it's a lobster. American lobster. Okay, tropical lobster. Okay. Wow. And then we want to get all the mushrooms. I was struggling for the longest time to ever buy any of these, and now we're at that point that we have all the money in the world, so we're not that worried. So I pretty much buy him out of everything just because it's extra for us to upgrade everything that we need. Especially when we're out of rice. And great eggs. Okay. Is that it? That's it. So we buy him out pretty much every day now that he comes. Yes, let's feed you, even though it doesn't do anything, because we already got the achievement. But let's see what the new meal is. Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll be a good lobster meal once we have a lobster party. I just need to upgrade it really bad. But we'll worry about that later. I'm not going to do that too much. Oh, shoot. I need to actually go back and figure out what we need. I want to try and focus on upgrading more of our items. That's my bad. Yeah, let's go back into the meals. Okay, so we have you being gathered. That's fine. I'm not worried about you. Okay. Now let's look at levels. And as you can tell, we've been very busy. There are a lot of max levels. And what do I need here? Okay, more eels I'm not worried about. Okay, sea grapes. That could be useful, but we can't upgrade that just yet anyway. The parrotfish, we're getting along with there. Cookie cutter. That's probably one of our biggest, but we'll be fine once we get kelp. And I think we're looking for kelp already anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Marlin meat, we're okay there. See, the long spine, that's the reason why we're going down during the evening hours, is we need 153 of these guys to get this maxed up. It'll be a really good meal once we do, but it's so expensive. And we still need California spiny lobsters. Yeah, the lobsters are going to take a while. And look at this, watch this. To get level 9, we need 51. And if I remember right, once we get 51, then the next one is going to be probably like 76. So this is going to be like one of the last meals we will ever max out. And if you look, it's really not worth it. It's not worth it hardly at all for as much trouble as you go to get this up to max. But I'm doing it just because I'm trying to get everything maxed up. So there is that reason. Let's see, what else do we need? Clownfish. A lot of night type fish. What do we have here? Yeah, we need a lot of lobster. We should actually focus on getting lobsters again. And that means it's in the afternoon. Let's get some more bait. And I'll show you here real quickly. If we go by rank. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at one that we don't use a lot of. Okay, we'll use you. I don't use you hardly at all. So if we add and we max, we only use 6. So it can be more worthwhile to use the higher ones. And you can actually, if you don't have a lot of particular one, you could do a couple from here, a couple from another, and intermix. So it is one thing to be aware of, that you are given some leeway. And let's see, let's go back to, let's see. Yeah, we'll use you. And I want to show you really quickly the magic potions, the different types that you can have. I don't use them. They work pretty much similar to how it would be with Mima's stuff. But as you can tell, you can craft by whatever the ingredients here are. And they use pretty much all the plants, but they're actually really nice. So you have one that's the harpoon, reduces the penalty, melee damage. So I feel like both of these are pretty close. No, that's melee. This is harpoon. And then, yeah, look at that. So it's really interesting that they do have these. But it's kind of sad that you get it so late in the game. And I don't know if you would get it only during the epilogue or if you could get this during the actual game. I got this at the epilogue, and I don't know if it's just because how quickly I actually did finish the main storyline. That I just don't know. But it is kind of an interesting little concept with the potions. Alright, Dave, let's get down. And we're going to start from the top and work our way down, just like normal. No, actually, just go from down to up. Let's see. Yeah, we'll start with the glacial area. And let's look at what crabs that we're actually short on for meat. And we'll work it. And we do have this pot over here, which means there will be a ruby stone out down there. So let's go by number of meat. So what are we have the least on? We will never find these ever again. They pretty much are a one-time capture, and then you can never use them. And what's really sad is the meat's not even that great. It's like 200 per a meal. It's really sad. Of course, we can't do the crystal because that's at night. We can't do the California, which is in the middle area. So that's probably where we'll go, is in the middle section. And so, yeah, we really need to build up our lobsters. So let's go ahead, head on down. Get our steel net. Just in case we run into our narwhal friend. Narwhal's not over here, which probably means, yep, I was going to say the shark is going to be over here. I mean, as you can tell, that Jimbo's is actually pretty strong. Granted, we lost about half our health, but it's sometimes just easier doing that than trying to fight your way through them. At least that's what I've determined. Okay, there's not, if I remember right, there's not going to be anything that we really need over there. So let's just go down here. And we are checking out this outside wall before we head over, and that's just because the plants will always be on the outside. There won't be anything in here. We do need all these plants. I would say getting the process of getting the meals all maxed up, the biggest problem that you run into is the plants and the vegetables, and even the seasonings are your biggest hiccup on getting things leveled. Just because it's so many that you need, and it's so expensive. I did have some people ask about the mysterious phone call, that Cobra gets at the end of the game. And I don't know what it's about. And I guess there's a rumor that there is another DLC coming out later this year, I believe. And I'm wondering if that might cover the phone call, the mysterious phone call. I don't know. Maybe it'll be for when they actually do a Dave the Diver 2. That's always possible. I don't even know if there's anything really on the board about even a Dave the Diver 2 even being released. It'd be neat. It'd be really good. I'd be really interested in it. I'm actually very curious about the Wall World 2 that is supposed to be coming out. I'm really curious on that one. Because the way the Wall World 2 DLC ends, it basically makes it sound like there is a war coming. So I'm really, as I said, I'm really excited to check it out and see what it looks like once it does come out. And we probably will not get it because we can't get down quick enough. Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes I can get these currents to cooperate with me, and sometimes they just do not want to cooperate with you at all, no matter how hard you try. Kick us out. But we need all this stuff, it's the only reason we're here. Alright. The seahorse should be around here somewhere. Yep, there you are. And we do gather pretty much as what we can in here for the shells, because they are still money, just in case we ever need to get more bay when we go to the sea people. Oh, look at that. There was one out here, though. Oh, there's another sea dragon. Come here. Alright. And we are going to gather some of the items that should be down in this area. I believe there should be some of these buck beans. I think they're called buck beans. May not have any on this side. Nope. Okay. Do we have at least a... No. Okay. Just so you're aware, the sticky bomb blueprints usually start appearing as you get into the hyperthermal. The ice gun that you can actually get, you actually can start getting those blueprints up in the glacial area. At the time, I was not aware that those were new guns until I actually picked one up one time, and I was like, oh, this is actually a new weapon type. For some reason, I thought they were an offshoot. Like, here's the ice gun. It's actually pretty neat, but I'll show it in one of these future episodes later. But the thought process was, for some reason, I just didn't see it as a new gun, like a new gun blueprint, until I picked it up and I was like, oh, this is actually a new. So, yeah, it was a little late to the party with those, but we do have them upgraded. That ice gun, as I said, will be very useful when you need to take on that Fishmon, the turtle version down here. It's pretty tricky, and I do like the concept that they did where you actually need a specific weapon element to damage, which sounds kind of very Pokemon-ish, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you stay over there. This guy is a pain because you can't hit him from the front. If you do, it does absolutely no damage. Hi, guy. Let me just put you in that, please. You don't mind. Yeah, buck beans. That's what these are called. Okay. And we do need these. That's the only reason why we're getting them. I should actually get more of those lobsters that are in this area, now that I think about it. Because they do... Oh, what is it? They are needed for that new recipe that we just got. Let's see if we can get a... Nope. This is where you get the ruby... Let me find it. Yeah, the ruby sea dragon. They only appear occasionally. Like, I've only seen it twice, maybe 3 times in my entire time playing this game and hitting this over 50 times. So it's a very rare spawn. It's supposed to be random. And I'm like, I don't think it's that random. Let's go ahead and just get one of these guys here since we're here. I should have put it down while we were exploring, but let's just go up here. See if there's any more plants up here. Nope, there is not. But there is you. So we're just gonna stun you there for a minute. Alright. And this should be almost ready by the time we get back down here. Well, let's grab these. Oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this guy. He's right here. I don't know if he's has any other meals that we can have him with, though. That's the problem. But he is really good for making bait, though. So we'll take that. Oh, there it is. How many did we get? Nice, 4. Okay. And these were what we were more after anyway. So that's not bad. I'll take it. And we'll head up to the sea people. I do not believe that we actually grabbed what we needed from them anyway, so it'll work out well. And yep, you're right there, you're in the way. So we're going to get you out of the way. See what's in here. Oh, good. And we need you out of the way too. Oh, I didn't want the octopus, but that's okay. There, that's what I wanted. I was hoping we'd get an upgrade or a new weapon. Still need a harpoon. Still no harpoon. And we should have... Yeah, I was going to say we should have more crops to harvest. I need to probably let them all empty out so I can reformat them, so I'm only coming down here like once at a time. And I think that's what I'm going to start doing, is we're just going to clear them all out and then just grow them as we need. Yeah, there we go. And then... Yeah, let's go into Kaiju, because I do know these grow a lot slower. And these Kaiju, they actually grow really quickly. And we do need those really bad. Because each of those, we get about 10 per, so we can get a good 60 each time they harvest. If we had them all maxed out, you know, had them all being done the same. And now we're ready to go to the record chamber, because we need to get the medium crabs now, or lobsters. And hopefully we'll get those. We just have to find where we can attempt to get them. But we do need all these kelps too. So we're gonna grab all the plants that we can find. Oh, there's our friend, the deal with you. Alright. Get more of you? No, I want that. Don't need the fragment. Anything down here? No. Okay. But we do need all these plants, though. That's good. And this is going to take us probably back down into the hole. Yes, it will. No, it will not. Okay. See what type of weapon? Nope. Just an ice gun. Okay. It's kind of interesting. I very rarely see the ice gun, like the max level, ever in one of these items, unless I bring it down with me. Okay, so we do need to populate this. And I don't think it disappears when you go in here, but I don't want to risk it. And there's really no reason for us to go in there anyway. Well, we could get more marlin or shellfish if it's in there. But really the necessity isn't there. Because all that's really in here at this point is, of course, the shellfish, occasionally, and a hammerhead. And we really don't need either one. But we could get this longhorn. It's been a while. Long-nosed, it's been a while since we've dealt with you. We might be running out of meat. We can't have that. So we'll go ahead and gather that. And we'll just gather some miscellaneous stuff while we're right here. Come on. There you go. Okay, we can handle that. That's 3 of each. Not the best, but we'll take it. Because we do need both of those anyway for the meals. We don't need to go in there. We do need another place to do traps, though. There we are. Alright. See what else is around here while we're waiting. Don't need any of those. Cuttlefish. Yeah, we we definitely don't need those. Ooh, there's a little entryway over there. I think that's where you can go into the octopus. I think that's where you go the first time with the octopus when you're chasing it. I think. And that should be popping here in a minute. Come on. I need to go up to the shallows and get me some green sea urchins. And more plants. I think there's like a minute timer or a 30-second timer. I never really have counted it, but I probably should. Alright, let's go at this way. This is probably where we'll hit the thresher. And a bunch of these guys. There we go. We don't really need those. Anything useful in here? A shock tip. Nope, it's down less than what we have, so we'll keep what we have. Come here, guy. Oh. Hey, that wasn't nice. But yeah, that Jimbo's coin really has grown on me since I started using it. Oh, I don't need that. Let's actually get that, and then let's grab, see what's in here. Okay, scooter, I'll take it. That'll be useful if we run it against the Mako. You never know. We're not in the seaweed one, so there should be some Kaiju plants in here. It's a level 2. I'm just seeing if there's something better. Level 1. Okay. Oh, look at that. We'll send you up. I don't want a cardinal in there, but there's nothing I can do on that. But the marlin we do need. I'm mostly looking for the white tip and keeping an eye out for the Mako just in case. Sometimes I think this map the Mako's usually not in, but I could be wrong. No, see? I told you I could be wrong. Ah, come on. Yeah, take you out. Take you out before you take me out. It all depends upon how he comes in at you, because I've had times where he's nearly killed me. And it just comes down to the luck sometimes. I kind of wish I could buy more crab traps, but that is the issue. That's one reason why I'm trying to be a little bit better about checking out doing traps for lobsters, because they are one of those that you need a lot of them, and it's very hard for them to reproduce sometimes in that fishery because it's so crowded. That is one reason why I'm trying to get through these, so I can determine which ones can we get rid of and which ones do we have to keep. I probably should start with the ones which seem to be the cheapest, and that way I could start cleaning those out. Because I know there's going to be some that I already know are never going to be really money makers, but I'm just keeping them there just because I really want to see what the value is by the time you get up to the max area with them. I'll take a trigger, that's fine. And then we'll just take you guys out. Got the head. That's all I care about. We're having shark fin soup. No, that's actually mean. I do not condone anybody just cutting off the fins on sharks and throwing them back. Because that's just terrible. It's like, there's no point. Because I have heard that shark is actually pretty tasty, depending upon how it's made. Maybe one of these days I'll actually try shark. Who knows? I do like seafood. That's always a good thing. We're looking for the green urchin. I think there's at least one more. There's probably two, but I'm just searching for at least one more. Because I'm pretty sure it's in here somewhere. I don't think it was down here. No, it was not. Okay. Yeah, because we came in through this area. Up we go. Is there? Nope. Okay. And we're still after all these plants. I want to say there'll probably be one up here. Nope. Am I wrong? I'm wrong. Alright. That means there has to be at least one over here. Of the green sea. Yep. Alright. We're gonna double check down and then we'll go back up. Because I don't think we really checked over here too much. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. Let's head on up then. All right. Nice. All right. Well, we do have a night excursion that we're going to do because we do actually have that other porcupine type pufferfish that we do need to get a lot more on. So that is what we're going to do, and then we will jump into our restaurant the next episode. So I think we're making some decent progress. We got some things going on with Godzilla being all resting and being nice and peaceful right now. Don't know how long that'll last, but we will find out. So if you've enjoyed what you've been seeing, I'd ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you feel up to it, join us over on my Discord server. You'll be able to find the link in the video description, and that way you can be kept up to date with what I want to do on the channel, and also see what new series I'd like to do in the future. And as always, I hope to see you all next time. Until then.